This is an interesting case. So if you look, we have, let's actually make it suited, shall we? We have an open, we have a call, we have an open and a straight draw for one side and a 10. Check, check. Makes sense. Now, since the flop went check, check, I'll lead. And he somehow has a raise there with a middle pair. I guess it has functionality because it defines. And here if I lead, he has to fold. So that's kind of nice and neat that 8 high got 10 to lay down, pair 10s to lay down. So this is definitely a interesting and fun hand, battling between the steal position and the big blind. That's where some interesting poker happens. No lead with the open ender. Here I don't lead. The flop goes check, 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 and check. Although I could lead with the open ender plus a backdoor flush draw, so that's nice. Now I lead because I got a high. I gotta do something. He raises. He has middle pair. He wants to serve some functionality. He doesn't expect the queen to fold, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he expects would fold here. Okay, I pulled up the range advisor for this, and it looks like King 9 with a gutter might have to fold. Bets half pot 19% of the time. King 8 suited. That probably would not fold there. King 6. So I'm not sure what the functionality of his raise does for the middle pair. Jack 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. So the open ender would not fold. Jack 8. So that's a flush draw and a gutter. 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are open enders. 8, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this gutter might have to fold. So let's see. So if this was a 6, but the 5 made it better. 5 gives us an open ender. So let's see. Yeah, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. That would have to fold. So this raise does make the 5, 6, 7, 8 have to fold, but not 9. 9 is a call because it's a nutted straight. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 5, 6, 7, 8 with the 6, 8. 6, 8 would have to fold, as would have King 9 have to fold. King 9 would also have to fold, because King 9 is just a gutter. Need a jack, so the A9 can stay. call the raise. Okay, so there is some functionality, makes the bluffs have to fold just to deny equity and make it easier to play on the river. So now a scare card comes with the king. Now I can rep this with half pot, and Snowy has to fold the 10. So that's a good result. If 8 or 9 high, 8 or 9 high makes the pair of 10s lay down. So this is how to bluff. We have open-ended straight draw out of position, and when we do lead, the board, i.e. the board, can be interpreted as wet. So that's a wet board. Wet boards means that the river can have a lot of scare cards. So we can lead the turn when 2 spades, especially when 2 spades come. So we have A9, we have open ender here in the flop, we check. We have a flush draw, we can actually lead here 27% of the time. And it goes check though. Now I can lead because now a second spade has come. So it looks really wet. So I either have bluff or 2 pair or a set here. So I lead for, what is that, a third pot? No, I led for 2/3 pot. Well, 2/3 pot is actually 43% of the time, whereas 1/3 is 28%. Okay, so this lead is okay because the flop action, and plus I can hit the open ender, plus I could rep a scare card since the board is so wet. So when he raises, I should just call. Don't re-raise because I only have a draw. So don't need to do that. Just call. Even if you have another hand, you would still call. So that doesn't telegraph any weakness when you just flat the raise. And then river you can lead because you're using the fact that you do act first to be the first one in. See, so position, like in position is not always the be all and end all. There are times when you have the lead that you can be the first one in, the first bluffer, the first aggressor, and force him to fold 10s if he had 10s. Even if he had 8, 10, he'd have to fold. So this is a great hand. You have 8 high, so even if you get ace high to fold, it's desirable. That's game theory to make better hand fold. So the steal position and the big blind can have some interesting games of poker. This is great. We can learn a lot about poker and theory here.